Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and there is only one more stage left in Mega Man X2, Sigma's Inner Sanctum, which turns out to be the central computer stage. In fact, the first half of this, or most of this stage, plays exactly the same as Magna Centipede's. Alarms and everything. And annoying shielded enemies. The music is different, obviously, same as the intro stage. Interestingly, you can actually select Magna Centipede's stage at this point, and it'll go to the Sigma stage instead. Obviously the power-ups aren't here anymore. I discovered that Magnum Mines actually destroy those purple blocks in one hit. I think there are other weapons that work well on him too, but whatever. Yeah, feel free to use any special weapons you may need except possibly the Strike Chain or Sonic Slicer. You won't need him after this anyway. So here's where we fought the midboss the first time. And it's Sigma! And Zero? But why is he gray? Look who I found wandering around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die and he's not too happy about that. Now I think it is time that he repays the favor. Oh, what's this? Sigma, you should have studied the blueprints closer. There's only one Zero. Wait, Zero, I know your secret. You were destined to follow me. Maybe so, but I still don't like you. Fine. If you will not follow me, then I'll watch you die once again. Yeah, you actually have to fight Zero there if you didn't find all his parts. Zero! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mega Man X. The greetings will have to wait. We've got to defeat all the Mavericks, including Sigma. I'll take out the main computer, and you follow Sigma. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. Here it is, X. Sigma lies just ahead. You can't go on that way. Can't go back that way. You can fall through the endless abyss. Into a room where Sigma is. You are merely a bothersome insect, Mega Man X. It's about time that I crush you beneath my heel. So, his weakness for this first form, yes, there are more than one. What else is new? The weakness for this form is the Sonic Slicer. But honestly, I usually don't find it worth it to use it on him. The Buster works just as well, and well, maybe it doesn't do quite as much damage, but it's easier to hit him with. Because the Sonic Slicer is kind of slow, you know. So when he's defending himself with his claws, he's invulnerable. And that's the end of the first part. Yeah, there's more than one part to him. What do you expect? Every Mega Man game ever has more than one part to the final boss, and this one is no exception. So now we come to the second part. And the music changes, and I really need to use a sub-tank. So his weakness for this second part is the Strike Chain. Or you can just use the Buster. I came up with this one strategy that well, I'll demonstrate, sort of. Basically it involves climbing up, jumping over him, luring him to somewhere safe, somewhere where you can easily hit him, and then, well, shooting him. Problem is, I can never consistently lure him to a good place. Like, it works well with the double charge shot, because then you can use one shot to take out the enemies he's shooting and the other shot to hit him. Like I said though, the problem with that strategy is I can never consistently lure him to where I need him to be. So after some experimentation, I discovered that just dope slapping the living snot out of the jerk with the strike chain seems to work best. Yeah, he doesn't have an actual life bar. He just changes colors depending on how much health he has left. He goes from light green to dark green to blue, to light blue to dark blue. Purple. Yeah, don't worry too much about accidentally hitting the enemies with the strike chain. The weapon has enough ammo that you shouldn't need to worry about running out. Then to orange. Oh yeah, and don't let the laser hit you, it does a lot of damage. Now he's red. He has this attack where he'll vanish and reappear and try to trap you inside himself. It's actually not a... If he actually does manage to trap you, you can still hit him from inside there, and since he only does that when he's down to light red, when he's light red or dark red, which means he's getting close to dead, you can actually use that to your advantage. No. Yeah, like I said, strike chain, Sigma. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Mega Man X, I have lost to you again. Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something is not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero... He is last of the Doctor's creations. Arrgh! I have to say, I kind of agree with Sigma on this one. Each Mega Man X game seems to push our heroes farther into despair and destruction than the previous one. Lots and lots of explosions. And now we have the credits sequence. You know, there's something... If you're trying to make a touching, like, endgame piece of music, somehow it doesn't really work when you have electric guitars in there. Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes out over the sea. Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end. Nope. I can tell you that right now. 6 more games in this series, and then you get to the Zero series and the ZX series, so yeah, you're pretty much gonna be screwed for a while. Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream? Well, the price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself. Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become reality? And when the time comes, will he be able to do it? Now, like I said, this music would be a lot more touching if it wasn't wah, wah, wah. The future holds the answers, or... Or what? Here's something a little more upbeat, though. Mega Man X2. Cast. Cannon Driver, Scriver, Barwing, Scrambler, Slidame, Mecha Arm, Gigantic Mechanoroid, CF0, Croak Hopper, Weather Crystal, Soul Solar M, Soul Solar or Soul Solar L, Soul Solar M. Probe 8201U type, Sky Farmer, Rydod 1172, Hing Drifloid, Gyro-Tube, Robot, Old Robot, Paraloid S38, Paraloid V1, Paraloid R5, Vtron, Barite, Lestar, Morgan, Deflector, Barrier Attacker, Installer, Chop Register, Raider Killer, Crash Rotor, Road Riders, Ride Chaser ADU T400 Turbo, Cheval, Baton Bone Type G, Fisher and Sea Ken, Thiller, Jelly Seeker, Tuba Mail S, Tuba Mail Generator, Tyrannos, Switch Type Elevator, Disc Boy 08, or 08, Eklenda, Ride Eoid G, Ride Armor Type EG2, Cuz, Rabbit, Reflexor, Magna Quartz, Sailor Moon R, Sailor Moon? Yeah, you can probably figure out which stage each of those enemy lists is describing. Morph Moth, Wire Sponge, Power and speed ratings that seem rather arbitrary. Double Crab, Flame Stag. Magna Centipede has power of only 2900 and Crystal Snail has speed of only 500. Well, he is a snail, I guess, so... And what does RP even stand for? Neo Sigma. And Zero? Who knows? And you as Mega Man X. Power over 9,000! Too easy, I know. Thanks for playing, presented by Capcom. You're welcome. I think there may be a scene after this, but I'm not sure. Yeah, just press all buttons, and end of music, and Zero's just standing there blinking, so... If there is anything afterward, I'm not waiting for it. So I suppose now the time has come to talk about what I'm going to do next. Well, I do still have my Super Mario RPG LP to finish, and as luck would have it, or I actually planned it that way, I just have the final dungeon left on that game as well, so I'll be doing that shortly. After that, I think I'm gonna take another break. I mean, I get the feeling that lately I've been putting out more videos than my viewers can keep up with anyway, so I guess I'll give you guys a bit of time to catch up or something. I don't know what game I'm gonna do next after that though, but you know, we'll worry about that after I beat Super Mario RPG. As far as Mega Man games go, I'll probably do X4 next, or possibly Mega Man 7 from the original series, although, considering there are fewer games from the original series than the X series that I really like all that much, I'm worried about if I just alternate between the regular and the X series, and I'll run out of one of them. So, whatever. So I guess that's about all I have to say. I mean, Mega Man X2, if you like the Mega Man games and, you know, don't hate the X series and X2, definitely play it. It's a really good representation of what the Super Nintendo games were like, I think. The 3 Mega Man X Super Nintendo games on the Super Nintendo. And it's... I actually would probably consider it one of the easiest ones. Definitely the easiest on the, you know, the 316-bit ones. Yeah, X1 had easier Mavericks and easier Maverick stages, but then the Fortress is harder, and as was the final boss. And X3 was just harder all around. So, whatever. And the weapons are, you know, decent enough, and the music is decent enough. So, yeah, give X2 a try. You won't regret it, at least you shouldn't, and if you do, well then don't keep playing, I guess. So, I guess that's all for this one, this video, and this LP, so thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I'll see you again next time with whatever I decide to do. So, until then, I'll see you later.